Sarah.
And I'm Sarah.
And I'm Georgia.
And I'm Rebecca. And together we are the Starlets from Christchurch, New Zealand.
And you've just watched our ABBA quarantine parody video that we made in isolation in our own homes, apart.
During quarantine.
Yeah. And lockdown.
Which I'm sure you all know a lot about.
Yes. So we've been together as the Starlets for 7 years. We are all mums. We love performing. It's one of our major outlets for our creativity. We're really passionate about it, and we find it really empowering to be able to get up on the stage and deliver something really special for whoever the audience are in front of us. We do all sorts of gigs during the year for all sorts of conventions and conferences, private functions, but also we give a lot of our time during the year to charities and causes which are close to our heart. And so we're really chuffed that this is an opportunity for us to speak with you who totally recognise what we do, much like yourselves, and give an opportunity to give back. So that's a little bit about who we are as the Starlets.
We're just so chuffed that you guys have asked us to come on board to use our video, as you believe it embodies some of the ethos that you have at the core of Surrey-Delta, about giving back to the community and about female empowerment and women uniting around the world, about just all globally.
It's really special.
I think the pandemic has shown us that we're
stronger than we think.
And the world's an extremely small place. I mean, just a little video made in Christchurch, New Zealand, now is being viewed all around the world, and it just shows you that, you know, through wonders of internet and things, we're all extremely connected, and we it's a really little globe. So
never think that what you could do won't be big enough, because you never know how big it'll go.
Absolutely. But we're just so chuffed to have been included in this fantastic online event, and we hope that next year, or whenever your next one is, that it's in person, and perhaps we could be there. That would be really wonderful.
For you too.
All the best for your amazing online event. We're thankful that we've had a chance to say hi from New Zealand, and all the best there at your online virtual convention in Canada. Much love. Bye.
You women are as delightful as you are talented. Welcome, Sarah, Georgia, Sarah, and Rebecca. I've always been a big ABBA fan. Now I'm an even bigger ABBA Starlets fan. We know you're watching tonight, so we are sending our love from Canada right back at you in New Zealand. Thank you for allowing us to share your Quarantina video. This song is the perfect theme for us this year. We may be apart, but we certainly are not alone. And we're certainly not limiting our guest list this year to our local community. It's also wonderful to see so many other guests from, well, globally. We have guests from our Surrey-Delta Friendship Link Club in Nairobi, guests from the United States, guests and members from other provinces throughout Canada, and of course, our delightful guests from New Zealand. Special shout-outs to our Western Canada region Governor Roseanne in Langley, past Governor Melanie in Saskatoon, and City of Surrey Councillor Linda Annis. If I've missed anyone who would like to be recognized, please send a message in chat, and we'll be happy to acknowledge you. So welcome, everyone. We hope we can inspire you, entertain you, and give you a glimpse into our global Surrey-Delta world, where we work to improve the lives of women and girls. I'm Linda Cunliffe, president of our Surrey-Delta Club. Like everyone else worldwide, this certainly has been a year of change and challenge for us. This event is normally a spring fundraising luncheon attended by women and men from our local communities. At the beginning of this year, we were excited to plan and host our annual awards luncheon and celebrate our 25th anniversary since we chartered our club. That was our plan before the world changed. Well, we all know about change, don't we? So here we are, bringing you our celebration of women from all corners of the world. As the Starlet said, our globe is indeed small, and we are all facing the same challenges. But we are women with a mission, so there isn't any virus anywhere that is going to stand in our way. We just reimagine, reorganize, and carry on, 2 meters apart. We've had a lot of fun putting together tonight's production. We've become comfortable meeting through Zoom as we plan and connect with each other, since we can't yet meet in person as a group. I gotta tell you, this is the first event I have attended since early March that I've actually dressed up for. No Zoom PJ bottoms and slippers for me tonight, and since this piece has been pre-recorded, I'm coming back later live with a different outfit. I just got excited that I finally got to pull something from the pre-COVID side of my closet. A few housekeeping items. Please feel free to share your evening at home with us through your social media. Our social media sites are on the screen, and we'd love to hear from you. We'd also love to hear from you through our chat room. The chat room is the little chat icon at the bottom of your screen. We will be taking a 5-minute break around 8:30 to allow you to get up, stretch, and get your favorite drink refilled. Our silent option is now closed, but our events page will be open until the end of July, and we will be doing some door prizes later. Actually, they're not door prizes because we don't have a door, but we will be giving some prize giveaways later on in the show. So, let's get on with our show. Tonight, you are going to meet some extraordinary women who have changed their lives and worked to change the lives of other women and girls. You are going to be treated to a fabulous fashion show hosted by one of our valued Seroptimus members, Yvonne Hoganus. You are going to be entertained by our delightful award-winning singer-songwriter, Kalita, who is going to make you cry, make you laugh, and make you see how lives truly can be transformed. You are also going to meet our inspiring award winners, women and girls who rely on us to help them improve their lives, and that is done through Seroptimus programs that rely on our fundraising endeavors so we can continue to provide them with the resources they need to succeed. You are going to meet some amazing women who passionately lead community programs that serve at-risk and vulnerable women and girls. And we will revisit the starlets in New Zealand as they tell us how they met their challenges during this pandemic. Our first guest is truly special to us. Sharon Fisher is a charter member of the Seroptimus International of the Langley's Club, and she's also our friend. For those of you who don't live in our region, Langley is part of the Greater Vancouver area and right next door to Surrey, where we live. Over the past 34 years, Sharon has served our organization in many capacities and has been a true leader in shaping our organization as we move into our second century of service to women and girls. Sharon is currently serving as our Seroptimus International President, where she presides over 122 countries of Seroptimus members. She is here tonight to share her vision and her passion to bring equality to women and girls worldwide. Please welcome Seroptimus International President, Sharon Fisher.
Thank you, Linda. And thank you for this unique event where you're going to honor women and girls in your community. Ever since I saw the opening song yesterday or the day before, I've already boasted to members on every continent, including New Zealand. So starlets, it might be my fault if you get a call from our New Zealand Seroptimus. I was just on with one last night and telling her how wonderful you were. Ever since 1921, Seroptimus have been lifting up women and girls locally and globally. And today, over 120 countries are home to clubs just like this, making a difference for women and girls in their local communities. At the same time, we are working internationally through our general consultative status at the United Nations, where we influence global policy. By harnessing the work you do locally, our 20 volunteer UN reps have the evidence they need to speak up on global issues. The UN sets the policy, but governments, NGOs, and civil society, where we belong, implement action. When I began my term as international president, I was determined to shine a light on gender equality, and in particular, spotlight issues that impact women and girls from reaching their potential. All of these issues are human rights violations, and at the core is the inequality of gender, and so much of the time, gender-based violence is taking place in silence and is termed the hidden pandemic. My theme is the road to equality and invites everyone to learn more and talk more about the human rights violations against women and girls that take place around the world. How can education be a game changer when gender equality is not allowing a girl to complete her education? Nothing will change if we turn away and ignore the things going on in our home, in our community, and around the world. In my term, I wanted to start the conversations on violence against women and girls and highlight some of the facts. 200 million girls and women alive today have undergone female genital mutilation, and every year, 3 million more girls under the age of 15 are at risk of being cut. By 2030, more than 150 million girls will become child brides. Child marriage puts girls at risk of violence throughout their lives. Human trafficking, well, we all know this has become the darling of organized crime, and 75% of the victims are women and girls. Migration, violence while fleeing natural disasters, conflict zones, and climate change is a pandemic on its own. An unprecedented number of people are searching for a better future and falling victim to exploitation and violence on that journey. Domestic violence is the most underreported crime worldwide, and the victims are overwhelmingly women. And older women have become victims of abuse within their own families and caregivers. To share a quote, "All that is necessary for evil to prevail is for good people to do nothing, and Surrey-Delta will always do something." Our first Road to Equality project was to support activists in 6 countries in Africa who use media as their toolkit to reach families in villages and religious leaders that provide education on FGM. These are the people that can stop FGM. They just need our support. And including FGM as a topic for the Road to Equality was inspired by a Surrey-Delta friend in Africa who shared her story about being 6 years old and being prepared with great excitement to start her journey to womanhood. 60 years later, she still feels the effect of the day she was cut, in spite of the new clothes and gifts and celebration she was rewarded with. We are also encouraging clubs and regions to hold public forums to create awareness in our local areas. And many of you attended the Gender Equality Forum in February. It was a great success. And who would have thought that right after the excitement of inviting our members to get on the bus and join us on the Road to Equality, the bus would need to go into lockdown. So not to be discouraged, we instead worked on our website and produced educational information, and now are ready to start a series of webinars to share this information. And I hope many of you will be able to attend. The first one will begin August 20th. It's my birthday. If we can't have a live forum, we can do it by webinar. It didn't take long to realize that every one of the issues we wanted to talk about was laid bare with COVID-19. The cracks in the system could not be ignored. Being in lockdown increased every issue. Domestic violence has increased at least 35%. With girls out of school, FGM and child marriage have increased. And of course, older women have suffered dearly. Gender violence is being looked at with the lens it deserves. The 6 activists, we call them the Surrey-Delta 6, have pivoted, and in addition to FGM education, are also delivering knowledge of how to remain safe through COVID-19 with hand washing and physical distancing. Their media is used in radio, so they have been able to increase their messaging as people want to hear about the pandemic. And to get that news, they now need to listen to FGM awareness at the same time, and it's been very successful. We have partnered with Days for Girls in the past when they produce their menstrual hygiene kits, their washable menstrual hygiene kits. So when Celeste Mergens, their founder, called me and said their sewing groups were now going to make masks, and could we help support them by spreading the word, we created Masks for Equality. So our members could do something during lockdown when they were unable to meet. And I knew the collective impact of our global response to COVID-19 would be impressive. So we invited our members to complete a simple Google form reporting what they've done. We're already being asked for this kind of impact statement from UN agencies. They want our stories. So whether it's masks or gowns or food or deliveries or whatever you are doing, please let us know about it. The link is on the Surrey-Delta International website. Pictures are even better. It only takes a minute. It doesn't matter if you made them, sponsored them, whatever you did, we'd like to know about it because we think it's an opportunity for collective impact that we may not have again. The majority of frontline workers, don't forget, are women. And so my closing message is that your chance in life should not depend on your gender, nor should it depend on your race and whether or not you have a disability. People are becoming vulnerable at a faster rate than at any other time in history, and women and girls are always the worst off during these times. Gender equality is one of the biggest issues of our time. And so, while we are told we are all in this storm together, we are certainly not all in the same boat. And as the Secretary General of the UN says, some are cruising in super yachts and others are just barely clinging to drifting debris. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Well, Sharon, oh my gosh, thank you so much. What an inspiration you are. I mean, this organization is just blowing me out of the water, I tell you. Thank you so much, Sharon. And just a little aside, I've heard that you love salmon fishing. So how about you and me get together this summer and hit the water? Oh my gosh. Well, my name is Sophia Flanagan, and I usually hang out at Trailer Park, Happy Valley, Unit 29. And it's really great to be with you here tonight. Right now, we're in for a real treat. We're about to enjoy the first ever virtual fashion show put on by Mallory's Fashion Network. The owner of this amazing store is Yvonne Hoguinas, a very close and personal friend of mine. She's also been the recipient of the Ruby Award from 2 years ago. Well, a few months ago, she called me up and she said, Sophia, how would you like to be one of my models? I said, are you kidding? I'd be thrilled. I said, I just got to get out of a couple of things first. She said, oh, what are those? I said, my bathrobe and my slippers. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, can you imagine this? Oh, here she comes, the vivacious Sophia Flanagan. Oh, yes, wearing last year's model of Kirkland designer fuzzy slippers, draped in her 20-year-old faded blue Chanel bathrobe. I said, Yvonne, honey, I said, the only way you're going to get me a fashion show is if you're going to let me wear that animal print teddy along with some gold firmware tights. Well, she passed on that. I don't think they have the gold tights yet, but she's working on it. Oh, yeah. But all kidding aside, you know, I just love Yvonne. She's such a woman of the community, and she knows all about helping women and children. So let's sit back and watch this amazing fashion show that she's put together with some wonderful models and the artfully crafted and edited show by the most talented Kiko Towler. Take it away.
Welcome to Mallory's. Thank you for joining us for the fashion show, and we hope you just enjoy. Well, thank you for coming and watching and participating in our first ever virtual Live Your Dreams fundraiser. Hi, I'm Yvonne Hoganis, owner of Mallory's Fashion Network in Cloverdale, BC. And I've been able to work and live and serve the women in this community for 22 years. It's been a real honor. I just want to explain, for those of you who don't know, because actually I just learned this a short time ago, that Surrey-Delta means best for women. And this is an amazing group of dedicated women who are young and young at heart like me, that have committed to helping to improve the lives of women every day. And it was 2 years ago that I was honored to receive the Ruby Award. It was a very honoring experience. I was very humbled to receive it. And when I received that, I learned of all the amazing things this organization is doing locally as well as globally for women. And I had to join the ranks, and so I did. So I've been a proud member of Surrey-Delta for 2 years. And so my job, which I get to do every day, and I tell you, I love it, and I'm a bit selfish because I think I get as much out of it, if not more, than the women I help dress every day, is to help women come in and feel their best and look great. And so what we do is we try to find that perfect outfit for your personality, your style. And when that happens, magic happens. And I see the women's shoulders go back, and I see their chins go up, and I see the smiles get bigger, and I see a lot more attitude. And they realize their value, and that makes me so excited to be a part of that. And those values that I so treasure truly align with the values of Surrey-Delta. And so I'm so thankful to be a part of this fundraiser fashion show, and I just join you to it. I ask you to join in and be part of raising funds for the tremendous work that this organization is doing. As you're watching the outfits and the models come out, they're all going to have a number, and so I want you to sit back, enjoy, get a comfortable spot, grab your coffee or wine, whatever you're doing, and be ready to take some notes. So you'll see the number that they're wearing, and you can take notes on that, but I want you to know that some of the items you see them wearing tonight, and I will try to remind you what they are available on the e-commerce site of this event, so you can buy them tonight. And that is something that's going to help raise funds. So you're going to receive 15% off, but 10% of all the sales is going to go to our fundraiser. So you may look on the e-commerce site, look at what's available, and then you will see way more than what's on the e-commerce site tonight. And that's where you can go to our website afterwards, mallorys.com, and we'll have the full list of all the items you saw, along with the pricing and the designers. And you can email me, or you can come into the store after the event and you can shop. And we will be giving back 10% of all the proceeds from those sales. So now I'd like to welcome my very first beautiful model. Here is Tatiana Galota. And Tatiana is #1 in many ways. And she is an amazing woman. I've known Tatiana for a few years, and she is a woman who has really shown me how to bring up the value of women and young girls. And she has been Miss BC, Mrs. BC, because she was married already only 6 years ago. She has shown how we can, as women, just celebrate who we are, the shape we are, the age we are, and we don't have to diminish our value because of a wrinkle or a little extra here or there. Everywhere. So this is Tatiana Galota. And she is wearing a few really fun things. So I'd like her to display this beautiful shawl. These are available on the e-commerce site. These are done by one of our designers out of Calgary. She paints this on silk and then produces the scarves, with all of them with a beautiful blessing, an inspirational note for you. And this is an hibiscus, as you can see. So it's lovely, it's soft, it's warm, it's cooling. It's the perfect scarf and shawl that you can wear. So that is our Love's Pure Light shawls by Sydney Galbraith from Calgary. And then underneath, she has this amazing, fun jumper, stylish dress that all of us can see ourselves in. And she made it where she was wearing it like a pocket. So this is amazing. So this has got a pocket, and then you can also leave it out and just let it have its own little statement on the side. And with it, she has a Ziska necklace. And Ziska is done by a family in Thailand. And I love to celebrate family businesses, women who are working to create a better life for their families. And this is why I love the Ziska line. And so the hearts are a heart for all of you out there, and lovely to share with you. And then finally, underneath it all, she has our Firma leggings, capris. And these are our own product line. So you will see these on the e-commerce site as well. These are special. They have bioceramics or minerals in the fabric. So they actually have amethyst quartz, rose quartz. So when you put them on, they literally speed up your circulation, make you feel more energetic, shape you, and they create a healthier you. And we're very proud to have this line that we manufacture and design as well. Thank you so much, Tatiana. Okay, next we have Judy Kreutz. So she is, this beautiful model here is number 2. And Judy is one of our Seroptimists. She's 1 year younger than me in Seroptimist years. And so Judy is a grandmother, retired, able to enjoy her grandchildren, and able to serve women in her community beautifully. And so I'm so glad to have you part of our organization and our show. So I'll take your number. So what Judy is wearing is a beautiful silk. As you can see, this has all been dyed beautifully by, again, one of our very own Vancouver designers, Marianne Greaves. And this is her line called Artwear. I've always loved to champion our own designers, and as we know, that is so important right now to support our own local designers, and we are pleased to be able to do that. So this is a top that you can throw over everything. So what she's throwing it over is all Firma. So we want to just show you the lovely Firma. So she has her navy blue on. Are they high waist, Judy? Yes. You can get a little snap on the waistband. They hold nicely right to the waist. She has a tank top underneath, which helps us smooth. And ladies, I know most of you have been traumatized by Spanx. I understand. But I want you to realize this will not cause you trauma. This will actually help your body to feel more relaxed. It will actually bring down the body heat. If you're having a hot flash, it actually helps to regulate the body temperature. And if you're cold, it'll help to warm you up. So are you feeling comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Oh, good. And then she has a beautiful necklace on by Zuka. And I've worked with Kari for 20 years. She is from Vancouver. She does beautiful jewelry. And again, a woman that I'm very proud to have been associated with for so long as a designer. And so that is Judy. Thank you. We have number 3. Here is Jacqueline. So I will take number 3 for Jacqueline. Jacqueline Junkind is a great friend, long-term friend of mine. We've known each other for many years through the fashion business. And Jacqueline is one of my beautiful models, but she's an amazing woman, again, and I love to celebrate women. She's a mother of 6, if you can believe it, a grandmother of
15,
and a great-grandmother of,
well, that includes them all.
Okay.
There's 8 and 7.
Okay, 8 and 7, so amazing. Yes. And Jacqueline also works with women, young women and older women, to teach how to value their worth, how to raise their value by how they feel and how they can work together. So I love what she does, and we support each other. So she has this beautiful jacket on. This is a Frey Kleiman, again, Canadian designer. And you can see it has this gray hood, so much fun. Don't we love polka dots? Polka dots are timeless, forever. And so this is fun. And then she is layered up in our Firma again. So you can see how Firma will take you many, many places and do so much for you. So she's going to just show you, because you can see This is our slip. So she has her high-rise legging on, and then she has her slip, seamless slip. And it's just a great layering piece. So you can wear it, throw it on the jacket, throw it on the top, travel if we ever do that again, but I think we will. And it's a great piece. And then she has put with it, this is one of our beautiful shoulder bags by Indie Art. And Indie Art it's all beautiful leather. It has some beautiful stitching work on it done in Colombia. So this again is one of our fair trade women-based industries that we love to support. It's women doing the work and being paid immediately up front for their work so that they are not feeling insecure and being paid. So we love to support them. Beautiful bags, lots of colors. So that is one of our Indie Art shoulder bags. She has on a beautiful Ziska piece. Again, this is a resin. So resins are lovely. They hold up very well. And it's on a rope feature. And then she's just gonna show you how you can, ta-da, have 2 jackets for the price of 1, which is so much fun. So here you go, ladies. If you're tired of the polka dot all the way through, you change it up and you go to a classic, sleek black jacket, which is stunning. And you can see it has pockets. Us women, we all want pockets. And yeah, so beautiful. Stunning on you. So then she's going to do one more magic trick for all of you. And she is going to put on the silk again, or top. Once again, this is one of Marianne Greaves' art-to-wear silk tunics. It's a stunning coloration. Marianne has many different colorations and variations on this as well. But it is beautiful. And so you can see how it just took this basic legging slip and moved it into an upscale evening going out cocktail look. And that's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah.
Hides everything.
It hides everything. That's what us women like. Exactly. So thank you, Jacqueline. Beautiful job. Next we have Marilyn Kelly. And Marilyn is number 4. So she is wearing, here I'll pick one of those. Marilyn is also one of our Surrey-Delta members, and she's actually the charter member of Surrey-Delta. 25 years this lady has served this organization, and you were the initial
I was the
president.
charter president, yes. Been 25 years with the club.
25 years of the club. So this woman has truly served this community, and so proud to be a part of it with you. So Marilyn has, I'll hold this for a minute. Marilyn has this beautiful black sleek outfit, very comfortable slinky pants. They have pockets, again, done by, again, one of our local designers here right locally in the area. And she has this wonderful fuchsia jacket by Frank Lyman, which all women love. They love this color. It looks stunning on her. And she has one of our pearl Ziska necklaces, which has real pearls inside the resin. So it's a beautiful piece. And then just so I can show you how to layer this, this is again one of Sydney's beautiful Love Pure Light shawls. You see how gorgeous? It's got the orchids. What a colorful shawl, beautiful piece. And again, you can just do so many things with it, but it's always lovely just to elongate. And if you want, just layer it up. And now you've got another piece, another layer to your outfit. And it's stunning. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Marilyn.
Thank you.
And next we have Rhonda. And Rhonda McJohn is again one of my dear friends, has been with me and around me for I think 20 years at least, and never could tell. But Rhonda serves in a huge way in her community and helping to coordinate fashion shows, fundraiser, events over and over and over. She's been helping, and she knows Marianne Greaves' art-to-wear very well. And she, of course, brings joy to all the events that we do together. So I thank you. So she has one of Marianne Greaves' gorgeous jackets. These are one of her signature pieces with a little pleat in the back that makes everybody look good. The hood And she has it available in multiple colors, but this is a real stunning color, this soft pink with gray. It just is beautiful, as you can see. And she has it nicely tucked in one of the Love's Pure Light shawls, which she'll show you at this time. So she's showing how you can layer everything so nicely. So this is, look at this fun. This is all, again, Marianne Greaves Artwear. So this wonderful top is kind of like an interesting, well, what do we call it? Tunic. It is. It's an asymmetrical tunic is what it is. And she's got the Ziska necklace with it, the beautiful Love's Pure Light silk scarf, and then the Firma legging underneath in gray. And this will be an outfit you could take so many places. So here is, again, just one of these lovely, beautiful, rich shawls by Love's Pure Light. And she showed you how she could just have it tied up, keeping it all gathered, and then she let it down at the end, and you got this beautiful travel piece as well. Stunning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So lovely. And next we have, come on out.
Oh, okay.
We have Natalie. Natalie is number 6. Clickety click. She is, again, Natalie I have known for years and years. Natalie is one of our realtors, one of our businesswomen, one of our supporters of the community in the biggest way, and has been a supporter of mine for a long time and a lot of fun. So Natalie has been in real estate for, what, 27 years?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, amazing. Again, this woman, she doesn't look more than 15, but 27 years, it's amazing. And helping people find their place, serve the community, does it with passion, does it with fun, and loves to support those in her community. So that's where our values align, and I'm glad to have you part of the team. So she has on one of our beautiful deep purple Firma leggings. They're actually the capris, as you can see. So they are stunning. They're beautiful color. And this is the Bella Amore. A Bella Amore is a lovely line. They are from Italy, but they're lovely because they're silks, again. And us women, we do like natural fibers. They do make us feel better. So she's got this great flow top on, looks great with everything. And then she's got one of the funky Ziska jewels on again. And so just the big round.
It's adjustable too.
Yes, it's adjustable, so it can pull down if you want. Maybe you could do that just for a second to show. You can just drop it. They're all on ropes. And see, ladies, so it's wonderful. So you can just drop it. Yeah. And so it's very lovely, yes, because you can adjust it to whatever way you want to wear it. And it's fun. And we like things that are very versatile.
Right.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Nat.
Thank you, Yvonne.
She's going to put herself back together. You did. Yeah, thank you. And then last but not least, really not least, is number 7. It's a good number. So this is Gail. And Gail is one of my dear friends. She has been part of the Mallory's team for a long time, as well as she has been very connected as well with our designer, Marianne, from Artwear, where she's wearing. Gail is retired, has a lovely family, grandchildren, and doing your time right now with your grandchildren, which is so nice. So this is, she's got the gray legging on, and then she's wearing Marianne Greaves. This, I think, is her Paradise Blue, and it's so stunning. This is a linen. So it's a linen that's been all hand painted and dyed, and it's so beautiful with pockets. And then we put this bright, lovely blue, the sapphire blue underneath, so it just pops it. It's a great top by Frank Lyman. It's one of our best-selling Frank Lyman tops. And she's got the Ziska necklace, which again is so stunning with that. Just drops the eye. And of course, works with the glasses. But this is great. So that is our wrap for the first segment of our fashion show.
Thank you, Yvonne and Kiko. That was fabulous. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing my Mallory's dress, the one from the pre-COVID side of my closet. And no, Mallory's is not open for you to all head out shopping right now. You have to wait till Monday. Or you can go online after the event and shop at her store then. And if you really do need to shop tonight, we have extended our silent auction until midnight, so you can still get in and bid on your favorite items. Our first award tonight is being presented by Marilyn Kelly. Marilyn is a charter member of our club. Marilyn and I still laugh about our first Western Canada Region conference we attended in 1995. We met all these incredible seroptimists who had been members for like 20, 30, 40 years. And we said, who belongs to a club for that long? And yet here we are, 25 years later, still proud seroptimists. Marilyn is presenting our Ruby Award tonight. One amazing woman presenting to another amazing woman. Please welcome Marilyn Kelly.
Good evening. My name is Marilyn Kelly, and I'm the Secretary of the Seroptimist International of Surrey-Delta. It is my great honor today to present the Ruby Award. This award was originally called Making a Difference for Women, and some years ago it was decided to change the name, but I believe that the former name is very appropriate for what this award signifies. A plaque is presented to a local community woman who has reached excellence in furthering the rights and quality of life for women, along with a cash award for her favorite charity. This year, we have chosen a woman who is a dedicated humanitarian. To foster change, she has tirelessly raised awareness for worthy causes here and across the globe. Through her music, she has raised the thousands of dollars for the rehabilitation of young children rescued from child exploitation in Cambodia. She is a compassionate, energetic, multi-talented performer who continues to engage and inspire a constantly expanding universe of adoring fans and admirers. I would like to introduce our Ruby Award winner for 2020, Kalita Haverland.
Thank you, Marilyn, and thank you, Seroptimist International, Surrey and Delta. This is a real honor, and I'm just thrilled to be accepting this today, so thank you so much.
And here's your check for the charity of your choice.
Thanks, Marilyn.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am very honored to receive this Ruby Award, and equally as honored to be in the company of so many amazing women with such powerful stories. We all have a story to tell. Sometimes for reasons which are necessary, usually out of our own survival, we need to hide our stories. But I've learned that that's okay too. And when the pain of the present becomes just too heavy to bear, that's when we unearth that tenacity and that courage and the strength to come out from behind our protective masks. And once we embark on this important journey, it is very difficult to turn back. When we begin to transform as we face our truth, there are so many exciting byproducts that can actually come from our healing. Some of the world's greatest heroes and influencers have carved a way for others out of their great trials and pain. By the time I was 17, I had been sexually abused as a preschool child. I dealt with my father's suicide at age 11, my mother's fatal breast cancer at 15, and my sexual deviant brother's accidental heroin overdose. I had to grow up very quickly and navigate enormous amounts of shame and loss. After my father died, my mother remarried, and when she passed, we were left with the wicked stepfather. I escaped from him at age 18, and I fled to Ontario from Alberta for a 4 years honor program in performing arts at York University. And it was there that I found my next abuser, who would become my husband at age 21, and also the manager of my music career until I was in my early 30s. I was driven to succeed, and I didn't let anything get in my way, including my mental and emotional health. I kept everything locked up inside. I medicated with sex and drugs, alcohol, perfectionism, and my insatiable drive to be a success in the crazy music business. By the time I was 25, I had released my first chart-topping album and received the award for Rising Star of the Year from the Canadian Country Music Association. I was on TV, major radio, and performing here and in the US. But while climbing the music ladder, I was in a near-fatal car accident, and I narrowly escaped and finally was able to get away from my husband manager. But it was in that cold, dark ditch that night on the Trans-Canada Highway that I found a renewed sense of faith in something much more powerful than myself, and I learned to surrender. And for the first time in my life, I've faced my own truth, and I allowed the healing to begin. With 3 years, I was remarried and giving birth to our only child, Keldon. Fate would have it that my husband would step out of our marriage with one of my closest friends when Keldon was just a toddler. Fighting hard to forgive and reconcile, the marriage survived, and I was able to find forgiveness. And we will be celebrating 30 years of marriage next October. Within a few years of that very hard time, I lost my only sister to a fatal car accident, and with 6 months after moving to Vancouver from Toronto, my brother Billy was in a drowning accident on Vancouver Island. My only living sibling is estranged from me after I finally had the courage and strength to put up healthy boundaries, which were long overdue. There have been many tears in my life, and I know in yours too. Grief is an ongoing journey, and we all experience its effects in various ways. We're all grappling with so much loss and grief as we are living through these pandemic times. And yet these will be the times that will produce our new heroes, our strong leaders, and our positive change makers. Pain and struggle produce tenacity and resilience. And heartache and loss birth compassion and empathy. So when we combine all of these ingredients, there's no stopping a woman. And when we women see an injustice that breaks our hearts and makes us weep, there is a compassionate anger that rises up and empowers us. And when we embrace that power, we can and will move mountains, and we will change the world. While supporting women and children in Cambodia, I met Bella, age 15. She had been imprisoned in one of the worst brothels from the age of 12. And she inspired me to write this song and this video. Today, Bella is married and a mother, and she currently works with young girls who are being trafficked through karaoke clubs. And Bella, like so many of you, is my hero.
There are many corners of your heart, places hard to come back to.
I was almost 12 years old.
And there are many rooms in your life that nobody even knows but you. I know it's hard to look into your eyes, behind the windows to your soul, and face the truth that you've been living in, where nobody should have ever been. Kindred spirits knit together, a tapestry embroidered with shame, with healing love will mend the broken hearted, and saving grace change your name. Sits upon the wire. Open up your heart and sing, and fly up to the place where you belong, where every dreamer ever dares to dream, with all the love that's hidden in your heart. And every hope you've held on to, oh Bella, I know you will and saving grace, change your name.
I thought it would be most appropriate this time to draw our attention to July 30th, which is United Nations World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, established to raise awareness of the plight of human trafficking victims and promote and protect their rights. I hope we'll all take this opportunity to give hope to trafficking victims, pledge to do our part, and help end this terrible crime, and bring awareness to those powers who are living off the exploitation of so many women and children around the world. One simple thing that we can do is to sign a petition so that the ginormous website Pornhub be eliminated. If you simply Google Pornhub petition, you will find it there. Please feel free to share this petition on all your social media events. Now I'd like to introduce Violet Peruchko, who will present the VRA Awards to our next set of worthy recipients. Violet has been a member since 2007, and along with her role as Violet Richardson Awards Chair, Violet has been a driving force behind our Dream It, Believe It Career Support for Girls Conference. She's been a program chair for this event since we began delivering this program in 2017. Violet loves working with the young women who are on their journey to become our future leaders and change makers. Please make welcome Violet.
Hi, my name is Violet Peruchko, and I'm the chair of the Violet Richardson Award. This award recognizes young women between the ages of 14 and 17 who make our community and world a better place through their volunteer efforts. Each volunteer receives one half of a cash award, with the other half going to the charity of their choice. This year we have two recipients, Ria Chatterjee and Kira McAllister. Ria and Kira received their awards last November at our Dream It Be It Career Support for Girls Conference. We have held this conference for 5 years. Girls from Surrey and Delta secondary schools are invited to attend a one-day conference where they get to learn about career opportunities and they get to interact with women from a variety of careers, occupations, and trades. It is now my pleasure to have you meet our two recipients.
Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well and staying safe during these very challenging times. I just wanted to start off by saying how honored I am to receive the Violet Richardson Award and thank the Surrey-Optimist organization for all their work that they do around the world, and the Surrey-Delta Surrey-Optimist Club for all the work that they do in our community in supporting and empowering young girls and women achieve their dreams. Community service has been a huge part of my life from a very young age, which has fostered my passion in sustainability, poverty, and mental health. With immense support from my parents and teachers, in elementary school I founded the school's first environmental club and co-founded an interfaith food and clothing ministry for the homeless of North Surrey. This inspired me to continue my work throughout high school, where I led my school's mental health club, environmental club, and the Surrey Youth Sustainability Network, which is a district-wide organization that connects students all across Surrey who are passionate about creating sustainable change in their own communities. I'm so grateful for everything that I've learned throughout my work, but I think I'm most grateful for learning the importance of empathy and deconstructing existing stigmas within myself. Our minds are so quick to create a single story for groups of people that oftentimes I think that we fail to recognize the individual and the humanity that exists within them. This not only isolates vulnerable populations, but stops us from understanding the larger issue that continues to marginalize them and providing them with the support and resources that they actually need in order to rise up. Once we can look past these structural stigmas, then do I think that we can work towards advocacy, allyship, and supporting those in our community who need help. With the help from the Violet Richardson Award, I plan to study psychology in the fall at Simon Fraser University, and my long-term goal is to work in education and build models for educational programming that tackles the youth mental health crisis from a more holistic perspective, which includes the intersectionality of identities of students and how those different identities affects the students' mental health. With the other half of my award, I have donated the money to the Grassy Narrows First Nations as a part of another campaign that I organized previously in my school. Grassy Narrows is an Indigenous community in Ontario which still has very limited access to clean and safe drinking water in their community after a mercury poisoning in their local river system where tons of mercury was dumped in the 1960s. This money will go towards grassroots initiatives in their community as they claim their right to clean and safe drinking water. I just wanted to thank the Surrey Optimist organization and the Surrey-Delta Club again for supporting us and supporting me as I continue my educational journey and community projects.
Hi. My name is Kira McAllister, and I'm one of this year's Violet Richardson Award recipients. I remember when I was younger going to a concert with my family. I'm not sure what it was, maybe the lights were too bright or the music was too loud, but suddenly I wasn't enjoying myself anymore, and I knew I had to get out now. I wasn't sure why, but I knew I did. By the end of the night, I had had my first panic attack, and from then on it just got worse. I haven't been to a concert since. Things have continued like this my entire life. I have a bad experience and I never go back. Is this way my body has discovered a method of protecting myself by closing myself off from anything that could hurt me. And while it has worked for a long time, it also denied me of things that other kids have been able to enjoy their entire lives. At this point, I wasn't living, really. I was just surviving. I was doing these things to protect myself, but I was also closing myself off from the greater opportunities that I could have. This went on until eventually I joined student council in my freshman year of high school. I remember seeing the older volunteers and wanting to be so much like them, so confident. From there, I got invited to one club, then another, and pretty soon I was surrounded by this community of volunteers who had my back if I was feeling down, this community that accepted me no matter what. And it was through helping others that I was finally able to help myself. This wasn't a magic fix. I'll have those days again where I'm only thinking of surviving. But I know I have people and communities to fall back on now. And better yet, I'm able to help people in the process, doing things I never thought I'd be able to do. That's why I volunteer. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Ria and Kira. And thank you for your contributions in making our community a better place. Both of you have promising futures, and there is no doubt that you will succeed in whatever path you choose to follow.
Oh my goodness sakes, was that not inspiration or what? With a capital I tell you. Oh my goodness sakes, Violet, thank you. Thank you so much. What a wonderful, 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 wonderful presentation. My name is Dixie Lee, and I come all the way from Houston, Texas to be with you all tonight. I tell you, it is an honor and a privilege to be in the presence of all these amazing, inspirational women from all around the world. And I just want to say hi and howdy to all my girlfriends down in Texas right now. I just love Canada. I love Canada right from the bottom of my heart. And when the organizers of this wonderful event called me a couple of weeks ago and asked me if I would participate, I said, "Are you kidding me? I would be so delighted and honored," and I truly am. But there was just one little thing that I wasn't quite sure of, and that is I just didn't know how to pronounce the name of the club because it's quite a name. It's quite a mouthful, Surrey-Delta. Oh my gosh, I can say it now. But, when I was trying to learn the name, I thought, well, maybe if I just break it down, so I'm going to take one syllable at a time. And this is what I did. So first of all, I went SOAR, S-O-R. And well, probably like you and me right now, we've been sitting for a while, so our butts are getting a little bit sore. But so we got the SOAR. We know what that's all about. Then the next one, OPT. OPT. Now, how am I going to think of OPT? Well, so you know what? I went shopping the other day. They asked me if I wanted to give them my email, and I reluctantly said yes. And before I knew it, I get home from shopping, and there's an email from them already. Well, immediately I went to the very bottom of the page, and I unsubscribed. But then another a screen shows up, and now you've got all these boxes. Do you want the newsletter only monthly, only weekly, only daily, only hourly? I'm telling you, I said no. I opted out of every one of them boxes. So now we got OPT, SOAR, OPT, and then we got Tom. Well, that's an easy one because I've got some famous friends, and some of you probably have heard of them. How about Tom Cruise? I love Tom. How about Tom Hanks? Oh, he's a fine actor and a producer. I tell you, he's one of my favorites. But my very favorite? Tom Jones. Oh, yeah, he makes my heart beat. I just love that man. But, seriously, that's how I came up with Surrey-Delta. Oh, I just about missed the last syllable. And don't you know, it's ist. What am I going to do with ist? Well, I just backed up and I cheated and I took the mist. And here I am because I just about missed the last syllable. So there you have it. SOAR, OPT, TOM, ist. And speaking of SOAR, girlfriends, I think it's time we take a break, get off our butts and take a little gander and maybe go fill up our drinks and have a nice visit with some of your friends. Okay, girls, we're going to see you. And gentlemen, I don't want to forget them too. We are going to be back here in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'll see you real soon. Thank you so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's not break time? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did I mess up? You're kidding me. Okay, what are we going to do now? Oh my gosh, it's Judy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, see, that's what happens when you get excited. I'm telling you. Oh, thank you. So now I'm going to introduce Judy. She is an amazing woman. And she has only joined since 2019, but she dove right in. She is the co-chair of Live Your Dream Awards, and she has thoroughly enjoyed all of the applicants, from helping them with their application submissions, arranging the judging of the applicants, and finding much pleasure in calling the winners to congratulate them on their success. That's the most important part. So let's hear it for Judy. Thank you, Judy. Oh,
My name is Judy Crooks, and I'm a member of the Surrey-Delta Surrey-Optimists. I'd like to talk to you about the Live Your Dream Education and Training Awards. Since 1972, Surrey-Delta have empowering women through life-changing Live Your Dream Awards. These cash awards assist women who support their families financially and give these women the resources they need to improve the education, skills, and employment prospects. The Surrey-Delta Live Your Dream Awards focus on education because evidence shows that a quality education has the potential to transform the lives of women and girls. If you would like to apply or know someone that would, check out our website. Applications are starting at the end of August. Meanwhile, I'd like to congratulate this year's winners. We have Loria Yetterberg, first place winner, Haley Ellerington, second place winner, and Melissa LeBlanc, third place winner. We all are very proud of the hard work and the courage and the resilience that you all have gone through. Now, girls, go live your dreams. Courageous, dedicated, and inspirational are words used to describe Melissa among her friends and colleagues. It's my pleasure to introduce this year's third place winner. Congratulations, Melissa LeBlanc.
Hi, my name is Melissa and I am my third year university at Quatland and studying psychology. I just want to thank Live Your Dream Award for making this award possible. I was so happy when I received a phone call and that they chosen me as one of the winners. Not because of the money, but because of what this represents. And what it represents is the support they have for us women and families. So what I will do with the money, I will put it towards my education. After my degree in psychology, I am applying to UBC and doing my French immersion teaching. I chose French immersion teaching because I want to work with children. I never had any kind of support growing up. I always moved from one foster care to another and one school to another. So a teacher's is actually a very important role in kids' life. And it can actually set them off to a good start. And that's how I want to give back and make sure that all the kids in my classroom will have the tools to achieve their goals. So during my teaching days, I want to go back to school and finish my master's in psychology. So I can be an educational psychologist and I can work with families as well as their kids. I cannot say thank you enough for making this award because for a woman to struggle the whole lives and to have people you don't know supporting them means the world. Like, it gave me hope when I received the phone call that like it make it all worthwhile what I went through, and it made me want to work even harder, and it actually will give me tools to give back to the kids when I'm a teacher. And this is my ultimate goal, is to protect children because they are our future. So thank you.
Haley Ellington is this year's second place winner. She's a 21-year-old single mom who's described as kind, thoughtful, caring soul who is wise beyond her years. Congratulations, Haley.
Hi there, my name is Haley Ellerington. I was the second place winner of the Live Your Dream Award. I'm so thankful and grateful for this award. It's helped me put myself through school. Basically what I'm studying is with Sprott Shaw, I'm doing a community support worker course, and I'm also doing another online course with Health Coach Institute to become a certified health and life coach. So I was able to take that second course because of the Live Your Dream Award, so I am super grateful and I'm loving it. So thank you so much. Bye.
Now for this year's first place winner. Congratulations to Loria Yetterberg, who brings a smile to everyone's face and is a hero to so many. So Loria, what are your future plans or your dreams?
After I finish school, I'll definitely, hopefully going into child welfare with the Ministry of Family Services for BC. I might be looking to go up north, like northern BC, where I think that there's a lot of just opportunities for me to not only be a woman, an Indigenous woman, a woman that has the history of my own history, the own oppressions, poverty, being aware, my own addiction issues that I'm able to bring to the table. And I think that also, we could talk about my career as well, but what's important to me is being a mother and being able to provide for my son, and also raising him in an environment where he is going to be the best that he could be, alongside me. And I really think that, utilizing my, probably going for my master's too. I mean, that's another, I'm thinking that I should just continue on with school directly while working. The reason why I say this is going back to school at 39, and also the years of addiction that I endured, and also childhood trauma. It has been hard for me to find the pathways to study and relearn. So I think that the best thing for me would be to work, continue on with my master's. And for my master's, even I was thinking about might be going into a hospital setting to work with children, more in a clinical side.
Mm-hmm. And how did this cash award help you out?
Definitely, I was able to pay rent. I know this, when I was talking to Lynn on the phone, I was like, I know this sounds small, but I was able to, at the time my mom was with us and she has a heart condition, so we were really fearful about the virus, just the unknown. So we were able to, get groceries delivered, and not only to like the three of us, and then we were staying outside of Vancouver, and then able to come back into Vancouver. And another thing that just randomly happened, I was having assistance with my daycare and randomly got caught off this month. So, and he's in daycare, I'm in full-time school. And so then that was another expense that I didn't even know that I was going to have to. So, that it was funny because I was telling my son, like, people are going to come over and interview us today because mommy won this award, and it was able to pay for my tuition. Like, also it paid for my summer tuition. I was unsure of how that was going to be played out as well too. So, and then also through my addiction, I know it's hard to believe, but I was only I gradually only paid off debt that I had owed, and there was this one debt that it was like looming, and I was just like able to take it off my shoulders, and like I paid it and it was to a person that I had owed money, and it was a lot of shame. So, and I also saved money, because we have months because I was going to do outreach work, and now with COVID, they are not taking positions on right now. So it's able to, I'm able to live the next months.
And what would be a bit of advice you would give to another single mom that is thinking of going back to school so that she can better her life?
There's two things. If you're wanting to return to school and it seems so daunting when you look on the websites about all of the prerequisites, don't even look at that. Just go into the school and ask for help from the advisors, because they will help you. And my school personally, MVIT, has I'd looked for years at wanting to go back to school, and it was just so overwhelming. So I would just say, don't look at that. Don't go on the website and look at any of that. Walk into the school and say, help me. And majority of the time, the right person is going to be placed. And another thing is if you think you can't afford it, just have faith. I did. People thought that I was crazy being a single mom with an 11-month-old baby and knowing that I could not go back to work and do the things I was doing. And they were like, you're gonna go to school? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to school. And then I'm 3 years in. So just like have the faith and don't listen to others, because others will tell you that social work, what you're gonna be a cop, you're gonna take people's children away. That's not what it is. It's about making a difference, and education, and helping others, and so much more than you can do so much. So just I would say just don't listen to others in your life and follow what's inside. Like just listen to inside, don't let your head get to what the inside is telling you.
Good advice. So thank you, Gloria, for taking this time to talk to us, and it makes us feel really good that our money has gone to a good cause.
Thank you. I'm truly grateful. Thank you.
Hey, wow. Man, congrats to all the winners. That was just awesome. And you can tell that Judy, she just loves them girls, eh? How's it going? Are you guys having fun yet or what? Hi, everybody around the world. This is virtually an amazing time. Jude Johansson here. Oh, yeah, awesome. I'm like as Canadian as they get. I know you're looking at me and you're thinking, wow, she didn't really dress up. But you know what? This is a virtual show, so you can virtually wear anything you want to. But actually, you know, I just got back from camping. I was way up at 100 Mile House, and oh my gosh, the mosquitoes up there this year, they are something fierce. They're huge. And so you got to wear protective gear, right? Yeah, like I'm telling you, I got so much blood sucked out of me camping that I was walking around like a hose or zombie. Oh, yeah, right on. Yeah, and I went home and my mom, she hardly even recognized me because I had so much blood drained out of me, right? I was looking really pale. She just about called the doctor, but I said, Mom, I'm not going in there. It's COVID. Right. Okay, so yeah. Oh, well, I want to tell you one more thing. Oh, I got a bug flying around. Whoa, it's a mosquito. There, got it. I think, yeah, I got him. Shows him. But actually, you know, I know you're thinking I might be a bit dressed up, but usually at this time of year when I'm up north, I like to wear my leathers. Yeah, because they keep all things that bite and sting off me. So actually, this isn't too bad. I'm not too hot right now. Well, except for the toque. That might be a little warm, but I have a friend, and you know what Yvonne says, you got to have your own style. Yeah, so this is my own style. It's kind of my trademark, eh? Right on. Okay, so I know Dixie Lee, she had way too much wine to drink, and she introduced the break. Oh, man, she's going to get it from the producer. So it's my privilege right now to tell you girls, take a break, you know, do whatever you need to do, powder the old nose. Okay, and we're going to see you back here in 5 minutes, okay? Going to see you then. Check it out. Right on. Jude Johansson, right here. Okay, so we're optimist. Dixie Lee, that was a good, she taught me that. I like that way she did that because now I'm never going to forget it. Okay, take it away. Emma.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a really good break. It's such an honor to be with all of these amazing women tonight and with you out in super duper cyberspace and joining us for this very festive occasion. I hope you all got a chance to get up and stretch, ooh, and move around and get another glass of bubbly, or maybe you're drinking beer. I actually like beer. Yeah, I like craft beer, especially when I'm knitting and doing my macrame. I just love beer, craft beer. My name is Mindy, and that's right, I just go by the one name, kind of like Elvis, or Rihanna, or Madonna, or one of my very favorites, a very big influence of mine, Marilyn. I know that you all know who I'm talking about. Well, it's now time for the second part of the fashion show from Mallory's Fashion Network. The beautiful Yvonne she dressed me tonight. And this little number is called Flower Power. So cute. I want to thank her. And you know what? I had lots of fun tonight too, because I did my own makeup. You know, I know that girls, young or old, we all want to remain cute and vibrant, and we want our youthful looks. And doesn't matter how many fillers or Botoxes or stretches or facelifts or whatever we have done, you know, really, that's not what matters. And that's not really what makes us beautiful women. In fact, it's our heart. It's our heart that keeps us young and what's in our hearts. And that's where our true beauty shines through. So remember that, girls. True beauty and our youthfulness, it's all right here in our hearts. And now, without further ado, let's get on with the fashion show. I can hardly wait to see the second part. Take it away.
Welcome back to the second part of our fashion show. I'm so glad you've come back and joined us again, and I hope you're having a really good time. So the second part of our show is going to be about our dresses. We have done dressing for many, many years, and we really enjoy it. We have a tailor on site, so we do full servicing from top to bottom. We help to fit the clothing to you, which is so important, so that you leave feeling like that dress or that pantsuit was made for you. So I would like to welcome back Tatiana. Look at this, beautiful. So this is Tatiana, number 8, ladies, so you can take notes. And so Tatiana has on, oh wow, it's just stunning. And celebrating curves, couldn't celebrate it more. They're beautiful. She's got on one of the Joseph Ribkoff dresses. So Joseph Ribkoff is, again, one of our most well-known Canadian design lines, and his clothing is just exquisite, as you can see. Made for women, and that's what I love about it. So it's navy, it's got the sheer little piece over top, so you cover the upper arms, which all of us women want. We all get worried about our arms very soon. And look at this purse, stunning. Like, look how that. Now, could you show that? Oh, look at this. So it's attached and it doesn't slip, but it's done with a side handle. I love that. That is absolutely stunning. Women, a flashy purse makes the whole outfit, and of course the shoes to match. And so beautiful, beautifully done. And again, love the shape of that dress on her. And next, we have Miss Judy. Oh, look at this too. Isn't this fun? The dresses are always so much fun. She has number 9, so you can write down number 9. And this is Judy in number 9. This is so beautiful too. Again, the rich colors that are in this dress. This is a Frank Lyman. Frank Lyman, they know how to do dresses. Yeah, show off the sleeves, Judy. They're wonderful. These sleeves make the whole dress feel special. It's amazing how a sleeve detail can do that. It has this beautiful ruching, we call it, in the front. That hides lots of issues. It makes you look so lean and long, which you are anyway, but I mean, it just accents that. And again, a beautiful purse. Just a simple little baguette, something that you can put your lipstick in and your, you know, necessities like a Visa card or something like that, and you're good to go. That's as easy as it is. So thank you, Judy. And next we have this beautiful, stunning outfit. Again, what a piece of work. And it is it's number 10, so make sure you write down number 10 by Jacqueline. And Jacqueline has on, this is literally art. And that's why her line, Marianne Grease from Vancouver, her line is called Art to Wear. And that's exactly what it is. This is just a stunning piece. So here's your long dinner coat, beautiful, elegant. We paired it with a gorgeous bronze color. It really picks up the warm tones in this linen outfit. So very, very comfortable. And then she has this beautiful, just simple little sheath dress. And with it has pockets. Women love the pockets. We love the pockets. And it's so pretty. And just that little cap sleeve makes us women feel like we have that little extra coverage on the arm, which always makes us feel, again, more comfortable. And we teamed it up with this beautiful purple. It's just that rich purple that picks up the purple hues in the whole outfit. And she paired it with a beautiful pair of just light nude shoes. And that's a good idea because when you have so much beautiful color going on, you don't want to take away from it. So you want to just go and let the eye go down and it doesn't get stumped with a shoe that takes away. So good choice, my dear, and it's stunning. Beautiful outfit. Thank you. This is so beautiful. This is Marilyn in number 11 for you ladies. Here you go. This is the beautiful winter white. Like, look at how she can wear that. Everything pops. Her hair, her glasses, everything. This is so much a Marilyn look. And it's the Frank Lyman three-piece. We are finding women are loving these outfits. The wide leg pants, they're somewhat dressy. Can wear it for the backyard weddings because you know we have a lot of backyard weddings this year. And so it's a perfect look for that. It's great to travel in. It's a three-piece so you can use each piece individually with something else. You know, we like value. That feels good to us. But we can mix and match. And she has the beautiful Ziska again on, beautifully hand painted. So this too is all artwork. These are all individually painted. They're not mass produced. And so we really love that it is art done by women and by a family. And then she's going to just show you this beautiful coat again. This is again one of Artwear's poly leather coats. They are stunning, stunning, stunning. And these wear nicely when it's raining here. They do wear very well for that. They're not considered a full-on raincoat, but they definitely work in our rainy season here with a nice pleat in the back. Gorgeous. Big collar and the big buttons, and you can just pull that all off so well. Yep. Lovely. Thank you, Marilyn. And then we have Rhonda's back. Oh, isn't this cute? This is so... Number 12, ladies. Number 12. And this is Rhonda. And Rhonda has on this absolutely stunning... it's actually a two-piece. It looks like one piece the way she has it right now. But this is so much the style right now. These fun pleated skirts that are back, you know, they kind of come back from the 70s. It's, you know, even earlier, but stunning. And then she's got a beautiful little navy blue shell underneath it. And this wonderful Ziska bauble that's right at the neckline, just gives a little accent piece. And she put one of our stretch belts with it just to accent the waist. But if you didn't want to wear the stretch belt, you can take it off. And look at how lovely that is. It's beautiful. It has just a lovely, they made sure that the detail of the waistband on the skirt is beautiful. And you can just do it with the skirt as it is, which is so elegant for a simple look for the summer weddings. And then this is one of Sydney's shawls. It's on our e-commerce site. And this actually is so pretty, the colors. And if it was laid out, we're not going to ask because Rhonda's done it so beautifully, tied it up. But it has honeybees. So this is all the honeybees flying around the flowers. So it's our honeybees scarf. And stunning. So very well done. There you go. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, 13. Here she is. Oh, this looks nice on that. This is so pretty. So she is number 13. And she has on a beautiful outfit too. So first of all, you know, fun purse. You know, the pearl purse, so it's again, Frank Lyman does some beautiful accessories. It's a good size, so you can put a little bit more into it if you need that, you know, for carrying. And I'll hold your purse while you just show off this beautiful shawl. So this is a hand knit shawl by Cecile Binek. Again, one of our Vancouver designers. Lovely, made with a linen type thread, so it's really comfortable to wear and very soft, luxurious. And if you don't mind, it makes such a great layering piece, but we just want to show off this beautiful dress that Natalie has on. This is Frank Lyman. Again, so beautiful, just very thinning, very elongating through the whole body. and a little bit of sparkle.
Bling bling.
Bling bling, we love it. And it's all embroidered. So it's an embroidered flower, little bling, and it's stretchy. Yeah, and comfortable, very light, right? It feels very light on the body. So it's not like you're wearing something, heavy. So there you go, she had the dress. She put the beautiful little black shawl over top, added the purse, and it was a beautiful.
Off we go to the races.
Yes, off we go to the races. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was great. And this is the finale. Beautiful, so elegant. So Gail is number 14, ladies. Number 14. This is so regal. I always think this just, is such a classy dress. This is done by Frank Lyman. And it's so flattering. I mean, Gail's got a beautiful figure, but it just elongates the figure and makes you just feel like you're not worried about pulling at things or tucking things in. And it has this beautiful detail in the sleeve, which all of us love. Just a little bling, but it covers the arm, but it feels light. So if you're at something and it's warm, this is a perfect dress. No muss, no fuss. It's just simple. And we added this really stunning piece of bling to the neckline because we love bling. And it puts it kind of over the top. But of course you could do less if you wanted to do less. But I think it's fantastic. And so Gail looks dynamite. I think she looks like the queen, is what I said. Yeah. And so that is, thanks again. That is the whole lineup. And so we just want to bring all the models out one more time, and they're going to come out, with their Firma masks on, just for the finale, because we know that the time we're in, we all are asked to be kind and to wear a mask for those around us and to help others feel comfortable during these times. So as Firma, we have produced these breathable, lightweight masks. They are meant to breathe in, and this is what you can wear. We try to coordinate them the best we can. But anyway, girls, you look great. Okay. And I love all of your hearts, and I love all what you do for women. So thank you. Thank you. Good job.
Oh my gosh, that music just had me dancing, I'm telling you, before I even was on screen. Oh, Yvonne, you just hit it out of the ballpark once again, darling. Just smashing. Thank you, darling. You're just so beautiful. I love your dear soul. And thank you so much to all the stunning models. I'm sorry I missed the first part of the fashion show, but I was doing my very best to get here. You see, my husband Edgar and I, we were visiting my sister-in-law in Chilliwack when COVID-19 hit, and my husband Edgar and I weren't able to go back to London, England. So anyways, I've been over here for the last several months. Long story short, I was trying to get here this evening for the program. I'm driving from Chilliwack on the number 1 highway, and my husband, Edgar, he phones me. He said, darling, he said, I'm just listening to the radio traffic, and the announcer has just told us that there's someone going the wrong way on the number 1. I said, Edgar, darling, I said, no, there's not just one of them, there's hundreds of them. Oh, for land's sakes, I'm telling you, but I do make it a practice that when I'm driving,
I like to keep the emergency brake on at all times, just in case of an emergency. Well, I haven't introduced myself, ladies and gentlemen, but my name is Priscilla Rottenbott, and it is a distinct pleasure to be here tonight for your amazing event. I am just so thrilled to be part of your program, and it gives me great pleasure to announce a lovely woman who is a charter member of the Surrey-Delta Surrey-Delta for 25 years, and she is the current president, and she is also the producer extraordinaire, dreamer, and schemer of tonight's program. She is also the recipient of the Francis E. Wagner Award from 2005. And this award is our Surrey-Delta Woman of Achievement Award that is presented to a Surrey-Delta member from Western Canada region. Yahoo! Each and every year, our annual our Western Canada Regional Conference, this award is extended, and she has been the winner. She has a huge heart for this organization and for women and children around the entire globe. Please, won't you make welcome my very good friend, the lovely Linda Conley.
Thank you, Priscilla. You really do have some crazy adventures, don't you? I'm just glad you got here safely, and I'm really happy that you're part of our show today. And thank you, Yvonne. Your fashion show is so much more than just fashion. It really is about the values we share, about celebrating women, and about women at their best, helping women be their best. It's part of our Surrey-Delta story. We all bring our ideas and passions to the table and make them a reality. Our club projects come from these ideas. For instance, each year we get together and assemble about 25 baby layout packages full of newborn clothes, diapers, blankets, and toys that we distribute to single moms and low-income families who are welcoming new babies into their lives. We also distributed over 150 mastectomy pillows to Surrey hospitals. The pillows are generously made by the Helping Hands group at Peace Portal Church. These pillows bring comfort to women recovering from breast cancer surgery. This year, we started collecting gently used purses, and we filled 75 of them with personal care products and resource information, and distributed them to at-risk women living on the streets of our community. One of our newest projects is our reusable menstrual hygiene kits that we have made in partnership with Days for Girls. We send these to our Surrey-Delta Friendship Link Club in Nairobi, and they distribute them to the schoolgirls in their villages. We also partner with community organizations. We are truly blessed in our community to have some amazing organizations that provide invaluable services to at-risk and vulnerable women and their families. Through our BC Gaming Grant Community Donation Program, we are proud to support the programs these organizations offer. And the women who lead these organizations are also amazing. They are passionate about their work, committed to the women and families they serve, and through their challenging times, they have found innovative ways to continue to serve their clients. Here's a glimpse into the services they provide and the pride in which they deliver their services.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having fun. Isn't this terrific, this wonderful gala? And thank you to our hosts, Surrey-Delta of Surrey and Delta. What a great evening, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. When you educate a woman, you change a generation. Let's think about that. When you educate a woman, the lives of her children change significantly. And then her grandchildren, they will live lives unlike anything we can imagine, because they will be a generation that has access to education. And that's the work that we do at Women of Value Education and Support Society. We work locally in Surrey and Delta. And thanks so much to the ongoing grants of Surrey-Delta, we've been able to reach into women's lives. Our vision is to meet women where they're at. As they've overcome some very significant struggles in their life, the next step is to get an education. But accessing education can be very difficult. So, during the global pandemic, which we all marched through, as it were, we were able to partner informally with outreach workers and make sure that families at risk had computers in their home and enough computers that children could go to school, but more importantly, mother could continue her education. We also provided grocery store gift cards to these same families. The internet is a utility and it costs $100 a month on average. We need to support families in survival poverty to pay for that utility. And that's what we endeavor to do at Women of Value Education and Support Society. We know and believe that education is the cornerstone to generational change. However, we're also very aware of some of the obstacles that women face. And the first is believing in themselves. So partnering with Access to Education, we at Women of Value work with women so that they come to know their value and their worth and believe that they deserve an education, and this is what they pass to their children.
Hi, I'm Amber Neufeld. I'm the Director of Special Initiatives at Surrey Urban Mission. We run 3 shelter facilities in the Whalley area. Our first location is our Sun Place location, and this is like our main hub of activity. Generally, it would be a 50-bed nightly shelter where we serve our community meals out of. We serve breakfast and lunch to the community. Right now, it's only about 50 meals out our front window, but generally it would be 150 to 200 people per meal, plus our shelter service. And we have a community connection worker team out of that location also that helps people get ID, move into housing, take steps forward to detox, rehab centers, any of that kind of, any of the resources we can find to help people move forward, we will use in that facility. We also have the Cove Shelter, which is a 42-bed, 24-hour shelter, and there's a community connection worker in there also to help people move forward. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner served there, a beautiful backyard where people can go and hang out, drink their coffee. We have pets in that facility too, which is really cool. And then right now we also operate an emergency response shelter due to the COVID pandemic, and we work with Fraser Health and BC Housing and have 48 beds currently in that facility to help people who are sick or just need to be physically distanced or waiting on medical attention, and it's been a really great opportunity for us to kind of serve the Whalley community in this pandemic. We want to thank the Surrey-Delta Society for all their support over the last few years. The grant money that we're receiving this year will go to women in transportation, which is a huge need in our community. Last year we sent quite a few women to different medical appointments. We sent women home who desperately needed to go home. My favorite story from last year was one of our guests who had been around this area for years and years and years, and she ended up having a brain aneurysm and went into the hospital. And we were able to support her while she was there, getting rehab, and we pushed and pushed and pushed for her to be kept there because they wanted to keep sending her out because the medical facilities are so busy. And through that relationship, I got to meet her family, got to help her with some of the stuff that was going on with her daughter being adopted and meet her sister. And then we used the transportation money from Surrey-Delta Society to send her back home to Ontario. And she's there right now. She lives with her dad. She has a huge history of alcoholism, and I know she's been able to go to recovery since she's been there, have the support from her sister and her family, and be able to see her little girl. So that's been an amazing opportunity that we couldn't have done without this money. We also have a guest who had breast cancer this year, and we got to support her through her journey in the last 6 months and take her back and forth to appointments and make sure that she got the care that she needed as she went through actually recovery from breast cancer, but also a schizophrenia diagnosis, and just so many other medical issues. That money all went to help her with transportation, to help gas for our staff getting her back and forth to appointments. And we also had another woman that had been in our area for a long time, homeless, we knew really well, and we were able to fly her back home to her family, and she called a couple weeks ago saying that she was doing really well. So the money that we're getting from Surrey-Delta Society is being put to good use. We're so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you for caring about your community and for the women in it. And we're very, very grateful for all you've done for us. Thanks so much.
Hi everybody, my name is Louisa and I'm the program manager at Young Families. Young Families is a program of Greater Vancouver Youth Unlimited, and we support young parents under the age of 25 so they can be empowered to break generational cycles of poverty and trauma. Surrey-Delta International of Surrey-Delta have been huge supporters of us for many years, and we're really thankful that we get to be part of the Live Your Dream Quarantina this year. Although it's not the way that we really hoped for or planned for, I'm really excited to just share about what's been happening the last 4 months because it was quite different. And so actually we've been able to transition over to a virtual program quite smoothly. And so each week I would run through a baking recipe with our families and also do a kids activity with the kids. And it was just something stable and consistent that the families could rely on and know that they are known and know that they're loved. And so that was really fun. We were also able to host a graduation for one of our programs where we had a distance picnic at Bear Creek Park, and that was a really beautiful afternoon of affirming each woman that graduated from our program, and and just encouraging them to continue on pursuing their goals and living their dreams. Also, through the support of many generous people and groups and organizations, we were able to provide a lot of emergency deliveries like groceries, baby necessities, and other supplies for over 40 families for the last 4 months. And so that is huge, and we're really thankful and just in awe of the generosity and care that have surrounded the young families in these last 4 months. Of course, there have been challenges and there have been struggles, and it hasn't been easy for many of the families who face a lot of isolation and have grown a lot more anxious. But we have continued to be able to support them through video counseling, through one-on-one support, such as meeting up at a park or outside their house. And really all of that is possible because of generous supporters. And so thank you so much, Surrey-Delta International of Surrey-Delta, for being part of our team, for making it possible to support young moms and young dads and their children so that they can thrive. have a wonderful day celebrating all the success and the award recipients of the Live Your Dream contest. And yeah, thank you for including us in the celebration, in this fundraiser, and we wish you all the best. And thank you once again for your generosity, for your encouragement, and for the role that you play in young families. Bye, everyone.
Hi, it's Marcy with Boys and Girls Clubs of South Coast, BC. Thank you so much for inviting me to your virtual event tonight. I appreciate the opportunity to say thank you to the Surrey-Delta International of Surrey-Delta for their support of our girls' programs at our clubs. So thank you so much for your generous support. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we are always looking for 4 big outcomes for our members. We want to make sure that they finish school. We want to make sure they're living healthy, active lives. We want to help build their leadership skills. And we want to make sure that they are building positive relationships with their peers as well as with other adults in their lives. So our programs always focus on that. And I know the girls really appreciate that because they know and we know that that will help them become a contributing member of society when they're ready to fly the coop and be on their own. Although we do find that with our girls especially, they do come back after they've graduated our program per se, and volunteer, and a lot of them do become staff members with us, and so we do keep them full circle, and it's wonderful to keep them involved with us. We know that connection is super important for our girls and other members as well. While we were doing virtual programs for the past 4 months, that was the one thing that kept coming up, was how much they miss that connection that they have with the other girls in the programs, as well as our staff members. They really miss that connection that they have. And so we've been lucky enough that we've been able to open our clubs for the summer and invited a lot of the girls back to participate in these programs. We're obviously doing it with limited capacity to abide by all the guidelines. But we know it's important to bring them back and that they're not missing out on having that connection with their club and with their friends. They have a lot of questions about what's going on in the world right now, and having someone to talk to and give them the answers that they're looking for, or just to help talk them through things, has been really great. And I know they greatly appreciate the fact that they've been able to come back. So thank you very much for supporting our girls' programs. We very much appreciate it and would love to have you out to our clubs when we are allowed to do so. So maybe you can see the girls in action in their programs and say hi to them. Thanks so much, and I look forward to the rest of the evening. Take care. Bye.
Hi there. My name is Amy Robichaud. I'm the Executive Director at Dress for Success Vancouver. We are so grateful to the support we receive through the Surrey-Delta BC Gaming Grant that has allowed us over the past couple years, and even more importantly during this time, to continue and expand our programming that helps women find full and fulfilling employment within the Lower Mainland area. In March, when we had to close our physical programming, our dressing services to the general public and to our clients, we weren't incredibly certain where we were going to go as an organization. What we did know is that Dress for Success Vancouver has for the last 21 years been an economic first responder for women most in need of employment, community, and confidence to achieve their goals and support their families. And we knew that we had to continue to do that. So with the help of our existing funders and those who continue to fund despite the difficult economic circumstances, like the Surrey-Delta, we were able to pivot our organization to offer remote and online programming through our Helping Women Now programming. You can find out more about Helping Women Now at helpingwomennow.ca. This program paired clients, women who were in need, with one-on-one career services and counselors who were able to help them with peer support and navigating social isolation and job loss, to help them navigate the multitude of new government benefits and achieve access to the ones that were best suited towards them. We also provided resource guides to help women and their families navigate the ever-evolving and changing access to community resources that they might need to sustain their family through the difficult time. And we provided one-on-one and are continuing to provide workshops that allow women to best navigate this time and find their full employment. At Dress for Success Vancouver, we don't just believe in helping women find a job. We don't think our job is done until that woman has found her fullest potential, reached her highest competence, and is contributing to the economy in a way that is both fulfilling her family, and her community. We know that COVID-19 has resulted in a she session. Women were amongst the earliest and hardest hit by the economic fallout of the pandemic, and we know that the jobs that women traditionally have are going to be the slowest to return. All this means that the work we do at Dress for Success is more important now than ever. And all this means is that our champions, such as the Surrey-Optimists, are more important now than ever. Thank you for participating in this online event and for all the work that you do individually and collectively as a community to support the Surrey-Optimists, as well as organizations like Dress for Success Vancouver. Together, we can ensure that women play the needed role that they absolutely have to play in the recovery from the situation we're currently in. And together we can ensure that we can continue to be on the front lines of the economic first response for COVID-19. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Surrey Food Bank. I'm Kiza Jaffa. I'm the Executive Director. This is our new location here on 78th Avenue off of King George. It's Tiny Bundles Day today, and we just wanted to say a huge thank you to the Surrey-Optimist group of Surrey-Delta, that the donations that you guys have made go directly towards supporting over 180 babies every week. So pregnant moms and children under the age of 1. So we're going to go inside in a bit and look at actually what your donations have purchased and the clients that come in. So in addition to milk and eggs and formula and baby food and diapers, what we do for newborns is we give each newborn a layout. So when the baby's born, the family gets a kit like this. So it's brand new clothing. It is sundry items like wash or oil, and then a bottle kit. So each child that comes in gets this, and sometimes we have, and then we also do a receiving blanket as well. These are hand knitted by donors as well. So all of these items are donated to us brand new from multiple organizations around the city. So that's another thing that we do, and the families are really appreciative of that as well.
Women making such a difference. Thank you, ladies, for empowering women and serving those most in need. If you noticed, Fiza there, when she got her Cheerio box as the hero, the box was empty. And I've been looking in stores for her Cheerio boxes, and she said, no, got one box and it was empty. But she's a hero, and she's definitely a hero to us. And now we're going to revisit the starlets in New Zealand. I think it's about 4 p.m. Sunday in New Zealand, so I guess that means it's now tomorrow. We asked our new friends to let us know how they were coping during this health crisis. New Zealand seems to have a good handle on the pandemic. No surprise, their country is run by a woman. I hope you ladies have been able to get back into some sort of normal life, but please keep in touch with us and let us know how you're doing. So we're going to welcome back Sarah, Georgia, Sarah, and Rebecca in a moment. Then from New Zealand, we're going to Nairobi, where it's about 7 a.m. Sunday morning there, and I can't believe they're up this early to be part of our program today. President Mary has sent us a message from Nairobi. We formed a friendship link with this new club in Nairobi Central and hope one day to meet them. Perhaps at a future Surrey-Optimist convention, and one day when we all get to travel, hopefully we will meet them. And I believe Mary and Sharon are going to come back just for a moment after this video, and because they just have a lot to chat about the things that are going on. So let's go globetrotting. I was going to say roll tape, Emma, but I guess with our new technology, the new cue would be share screen, Emma.
And during this time, obviously, our main source of revenue and main ethos of what we do as the Starlets is live performance and entertaining people live. And obviously we lost that due to this unforeseen global pandemic. And so we had to put our heads together and think, how can we continue to live our dream of performing and being in the arts while staying at home in our bubbles. And while we were on a conference meeting together online, we thought this could be something. We looking at ourselves in the four corners, we thought this could be a way to reach out to people, to help lift people's spirits, to reach other women at home, other humans at home, and with that common bond. And obviously we never anticipated that it could have gone so far and wide with millions of views. But I think that the message that we had of trying to stay positive while at home, staying home safely to help save people's lives, and also the massive message of thanking the essential workers. That's right. Really important. And also just the love that people have throughout the world, no matter what language they speak of ABBA, it transcends. Who doesn't love ABBA? So that was huge. But
yeah, we certainly had a great time, so that was really good. But being all busy mums, we all have jobs, and some of us have lost jobs, some of us unable to work, and so we found it pretty tough in that sense. But we've managed to keep our spirits up. We chat regularly, we talk to each other, and we rely on each other for support, which is really important, and that keeps us going. And I think that's having something in common, as in a lockdown and being in this situation, we've been able to talk about it and support each other, and it's been really important.
This was a great opportunity for us to continue living the dream, doing what we really love, all in our separate quarantine homes, and it was so much fun to throw together.
Absolutely. And as well as being busy performers with the Starlets, we're all mums, and we also all have day jobs, and I thought we'd briefly tell you about what we do for our day jobs.
So I, as well as being a mum, I have a 10-year-old daughter. I also work for the New Zealand Blood Service, working in blood transfusion.
And I am a busy mum of two very busy boys, and my youngest has special needs, and so I'm his full-time carer and facilitator of his therapy, and so that keeps me pretty busy during the day.
I work in an office usually, but unfortunately at the beginning of the pandemic I lost my job because it was a contract. So with that I no longer had a full-time income. However, we have a great government here in New Zealand led by the wonderful Jacinda Ardern, such a visionary, lovely woman. And I still have an online business in health and beauty, which has managed to keep trucking me along. So that's really awesome.
And I'm a hair and makeup artist, and I work in the production and theatre industry in New Zealand. So at the moment I haven't been able to work, but I do a little bit of tutoring. So I've been doing a little bit of tutorial work online, and it's kept me busy, but also mother of two teenagers, so they keep me busy.
And we've all been very busy facilitating homeschooling from our homes, as I know that lots of women and families will be able to relate to throughout the world.
Good afternoon from a very sunny Nairobi. Lovely weather out here. My name is Mary Muya, a Surrey-Optimist based here in Kenya, and a member of SI Nairobi Central. I'm actually the godmother of the club of Nairobi Central. President Linda, thank you so much for the invitation to join you and our best sisters from SI Surrey-Delta in tonight's Quarantina as you practice how to do work virtually and in an online platform because of the effects that we are all seeing globally brought about by COVID-19. My pleasure too to say hello to President Sharon, Surrey-Optimist International President, who is also in our midst. Thank you so much, Sharon, for joining this Quarantina event. We can't wait to welcome you to Nairobi when you plan to come and when COVID-19 is done with us here. Indeed, COVID-19 challenges are enormous Here in Kenya, just like many other countries, we continue to register very increased high number of cases for gender-based violence. Girls are facing a big challenge in teenage pregnancies because they are no longer in protection of a classroom shelter. Many girls are in danger of traditional harmful practices such as FGM because communities now don't see how girls will go back to school in the near future. And this calls for our strengthened initiatives in transforming and protecting these vulnerable groups, women and girls. As an optimist, I'm glad that SI Surrey-Delta members have seen it wise not to be stopped by this pandemic. Congratulations for this innovative idea to have the Quarantina event in an online platform. My best wishes to you as you fundraise, as you interact. May all the plans that you have put forth come to bear fruit, because that way women and girls are going to be supported in different ways, and we will uplift members of our communities. Thank you so much for this invitation. And I want to say that indeed the food before us tonight in this dinner is lovely. I can see cuisines from all over the world, and I can see that everyone in tonight's Quarantina is going to enjoy. I prepare myself too to enjoy, and I just want to wish you all the best as you proceed forward. Mwah. All the best from Nairobi.
Mary, it's wonderful to see you in this. It got dark while we were sitting here, didn't it?
What a lovely time.
Mary and I have been on many calls in the last weeks, and unbeknownst to us, we didn't know we were both going to be at this same event tonight. So Mary has worked tirelessly to make the new Africa Federation a reality. They were chartered on June 30th. The event was postponed and maybe postponed again, but hopefully we'll gather and we'll be able to hug and give each other congratulations. It's going to be remarkable for our organization to welcome all these countries from Africa into our sisterhood, and I know you'll do amazing. And what Mary didn't tell you is that she is one of our UN reps in Nairobi, and works on all the environmental situations for Surrey-Delta International. And I think everybody in Africa must know her, because at the Women Deliver conference, when we were greeting people from Africa and sending along new members or possible members, I would say, oh, we'll give you Mary Moya's number. And no matter what country they were from, they said, I know Mary. So the Federation is in good hands.
Thank you, President Sharon. How lovely to see you and all our sisters in SI Surrey-Delta in this very nice platform where they bring us together. Indeed, having been part of the dream to have Africa Federation has really inspired a lot of us. And I must say, Nairobi Central Club is part of that dream, and our collaboration with SI Surrey-Delta to alleviate the menstrual hygiene conditions of our girls in schools is really amazing. And yes, it's from the environmental activities that I was able to get in touch with Karen through Bev, and we were able now to move forward and have this very nice collaboration. At the moment, we have supported over 250 girls in our collaborative efforts with SI Surrey-Delta and the product that they sent over to us. In this call, there are very many members of Nairobi Central Club, including our charter president, President Asinatu Janet. We have President-elect Dr. Adeline Vilembwa, who is a medical doctor. She's a dentist, very hardworking, and all the rest that are on the call. I can't mention them all. I have seen one of our youngest club members. Her name is Jacinta Musilu. She works a lot on teenage pregnancies, and herself is a young girl who has beaten all the odds to become successful. So thank you so much, President Sharon. Very nice to see you at your own event, I mean, at your own town now. We always meet in different towns.
Yes, we do. We've been in several in the last while.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Looking
lovely
forward,
to see you and all the best.
Yeah, thank you so much, President Sharon. And thank you to President Linda and the entire Surrey-Delta sisters for this lovely collaboration.
Well, here we are, and it looks like we probably should have changed the camera angle a bit because we've moved. So I'd like Trish to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Trisha. I am with the club. I'm just recently joined in the last 6 months. So this was actually my first experience doing one of the Live Your Dream events. And if the in-person is anything comparable to this, it's a great event. I've enjoyed every minute. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of hard work, and I'm really glad that I could be part of it. And I wanted to do a couple of items just so people are aware. I saw some people asking in the chat box. We will have the auction open till midnight tonight, so the silent auction, bid away. It's going to a great cause. We also have the e-commerce section that we're going to have open till July 31st. So there's a whole bunch of different items on there that we're donating back to the club, percentages and different things. So that's an area that you can go on to as well. And after this is all concluded, we will be keeping the lines open here for 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat and we will be sure to get back to you. So I'd like to take some time. I really like I'm a person who loves gratitude and loves giving things away. So when Linda asked me if I could do a little bit of both, I was up for the challenge. So first, what I'd like to do is give away some prizes. So what I'm going to give away first is a $25 gift certificate to Triple O's. Good luck, everyone. This is for all the participants that had bought tickets.
And we'll make arrangements if a Triple O winner doesn't have a Triple O.
Twyla Mills, if you can make note of that.
She has Triple O.
Please.
I know Twyla.
Awesome. Congratulations, Twyla. We have another $25 gift certificate that is for Triple O. And this one has a lucky winner of Marge Robbins.
Oh.
And we will get a hold of everybody after the event is concluded, probably tomorrow for that. We have another $25 gift certificate, and this time it is going to be going to winners. That is Charlene Mena. We'll do something special for you. You're from Nairobi, and I'm not sure if you have winners there. I'm quite certain that you don't, but we will definitely
we'll figure it out.
We will figure something special out for you. So we're going to pick two more then, hey?
Yes.
Wonderful. So we have Ria Chatterjee.
Oh, she's
if I
one of our
pronounced your
award
last
winners.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Congratulations. You're winning again. And we've got one more $25 gift certificate to winners. And Kiara McAllister. Congratulations.
Oh, she's the other another winner. That's awesome.
Well, it's a lucky day for you. Got the awards, got some gift certificates. That's wonderful.
Yeah, those are our two Bud Richardson Award winners.
That's wonderful. So I'd like to take a minute to thank all our sponsors. These events don't happen without having sponsors and a whole ton of work. So Envision Financial gave a financial donation. Thank you very much. Mallory's Fashion Network. And how about that show? That was incredible. I'm definitely going to go shopping. You should too. Coldfire Canada, Stafford Portraits, Vancouver Canadians, Starbucks, Shoppers Drug Mart, Mary Pichette, Ladies of Justice, Legal Shield, Edward N. Knight, an artist, Irina Shklover, artist, Margie Dick, artist, UFCW, 24/7 Union, Select Wives Vancouver, Hair by Tanya Tomlinson, and members of the Surrey-Delta who had donated silent auction items. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, yes, you can't do it. And we have a lot of thank yous to give out tonight. And pardon me if I'm reading it because I didn't finish my script until like really, really, really late last night, so I haven't had time to memorize it. My first thank you is going to Emma. Fearling was a technical director who is in her studio with her computer, her multiple monitors, her tech equipment, making all this happen tonight. She has helped us navigate all the new technology we've had to learn. You have no idea how many nights that I would send her a text or an email in the middle of the night, expecting her to answer in the morning, and I'd get an answer in a minute. While the rest of the world slept, we were in production mode. So thank you, Emma. We could not have done this without you. Kalita, working with you on this event has been simply joyful. You are an amazing and talented woman with the heart and soul of a true warrior and change maker. And it's been an honor to finally meet your wacky friends and our co-hosts tonight, Sophia, Jude, Dixie Lee, Mindy, and Priscilla. So how many of you watching actually knew that the co-hosts were Kalita in character? Oh, we were going to do that as one of the prizes, but we thought, no, everybody's going to know it's Kalita, but thank you. And thank you to our co-hosts. You were wonderful and we love you. Yvonne, you embody everything special about being a Seroptimist, and your fashion show is always such a hit. I remember the one year we didn't have it at our luncheon and everyone was so disappointed. And thank you to all the models who gave their time and energy to make this a fun and beautiful part of our program. Kiko, Mallory's fashion show was a beautiful production. Thank you for sharing your creative photography and skilled production talents. The Starlets, you truly added the sparkle and the theme to make this a global event. Keep sharing your talents with the world. You bring so much joy to so many. SI Nairobi Central, Mary and her team, and I think there's about 5 of them here tonight. We are so proud to be your Friendship Link Club from Canada. Thank you for getting up so early to join us, and we look forward to many years of Seroptimist projects together. Sharon, thank you for taking the time out of your hectic schedule to be with us tonight. And thank you for your incredible leadership. We couldn't have a better woman leading us into our new century of serving women and girls throughout the world. The Trellis team, thank you for providing the platform for hosting our event. Your team has been very helpful and a real pleasure to work with. Our club members came together, as usual, to meet our challenges this year. I want to thank our amazing team of Seroptimists for their help and input in putting this together. It sure is different than putting on our usual luncheon or evening gala, but thank goodness for technology and the ability and the willingness to embrace it. And to all of you who participated, sent us your videos, your pictures, your messages, and your support, thank you. Our collective impact has no limits, and together we really can change the world. Well, our evening together has come to an end. I hope you've had as much fun watching our event as we've had producing it. We are truly grateful for your support and hope that one day soon we can invite you to our next live event, although you may be in faraway places, and those are the ones that might not be able to join us, and that would be kind of sad. So maybe we're going to have to do another one of these in the future. A final congratulations to all of our award winners. We are so proud of each of you. You have shown us that anything is possible, and your determination to make positive changes for you, your family, and your community is just so inspiring. And as Judy said, now go live your dreams. We've heard from many women tonight on how this pandemic has affected their lives, emotionally, physically, and financially. But every one of you have found strength, purpose, and incredible resilience as you journey through this challenge. Let's continue to support each other. Reach out to those who have no support and be the change makers that Kalita talked about earlier. We can all set the example of how a caring community reacts in a crisis, because we never know the ripple effect of what an act of kindness might do. Our collective impact is universal. We come together as a global force of women to share our stories and challenges, successes, and inspiration. We may be in various stages of isolation, but we are not alone. We collectively can make a difference in any community in which we might live, and we can use our equal voice to achieve strong, peaceful communities worldwide. We're going to sign off tonight with another music video from Kalita. I love this song. It celebrates our strength and gives us hope that we can all overcome our challenges, our obstacles, and our past hurts. And it allows us to rewrite our stories with the ending that we want and deserve. We absolutely are the lucky ones. Thank you all for sharing the evening with us. We are sending you our warm Canadian socially distanced hugs. Good night, God bless, and in the wise words of our beloved Dr. Bonnie, who wears the coolest shoes, be kind, be calm, and be safe.
Hey, you can't come in here, lady, we're closed.
Excuse me, do you think I could go into the theater?
Lady, I'm a janitor, not a tour guide, okay? Come back later.
Can I just have 2 minutes? It would really mean a lot to me.
Okay, 1 minute, go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and don't make a mess, okay? Because I gotta clean it up.
Somewhere in our time, we made it down the rocky road.
was great. That was something else. You're gonna be a big star someday. I know it.